Welcome to our segment called Why I Garden. Today I have the pleasure of interviewing Maria Taylor, my planted co-host, to learn her gardening story. Maria, did you garden with your family as a kid?
I did. I grew up in and near the forest, and I think that helped create my love of nature.
And then later in life?
Later in life, I started as a teen. I worked in a grocery store, and I was drawn to the ladies who worked in the floral department. I wanted to be part of their team, and so I approached the manager and I asked if I could work in there, and they taught me the ins and outs of floral work and boutonnieres and corsages and all of the wedding stuff.
Oh yeah, well that's endlessly creative work.
Yeah, it really is. I think it also helped create my love of cut flowers, and so I wanted to make a cut flower bed at my own house.
Well, there's nothing like cutting a bouquet from your own garden just to make you feel happy.
Right, it really does.
So what influenced you to make a career in the nursery industry?
I just think it was the constant love of plants. And then I was asked to become a wedding designer at my current job. And then that led me into becoming the container designer.
Custom container designing, tell us what that is and why you love container gardening.
I love that they are like mini gardens, right? You can take them wherever you need to. You can add pops of color where you need to. They're endlessly changing seasonally. They're interesting. And I really like creating something for the customer.
How does gardening and being in a garden make you feel?
I think it just helps you to remember to slow down, and it creates this calming experience that we also need. And it's my favorite place to be, even if it's just in the morning pulling weeds and drinking coffee.
Coffee and gardening, that's a thing, I can testify.
Exactly. It makes me feel comfortable, and sometimes I feel like the flowers understand me.
What do you like best about being a gardener?
I like the challenge, right? I like the challenge of working in a garden center and the knowledge that you're constantly gaining, talking to new people, learning new things. Last year, I met a lady who created this expansive, beautiful lavender garden so that way she could distill her own lavender and make perfume.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really cool. There's so many niche gardens out there and different things that you can take and adapt and learn from.
Yeah, I agree with that. Do you have a garden philosophy?
Okay, I think it would be, it's okay if the plant dies, right? And move it around if you need to. Recreate a garden. You don't have to be stuck in one thing. Choose a spot, start there, and then let it slowly expand and build from it.
So your advice to a new gardener would be, you're gonna kill things, right? So
yeah, you're gonna kill things.
You just mentioned that. So.
You're gonna kill things. You're gonna find things you love, repeat them in your garden, or change it if you want to. One year you may have a cut flowers, and the next year you have vegetables, or you have vegetables and then you have a rose garden.
Well, lovely. Thank you so much for, one, being our co-host here on Planted, and also for sharing your gardening passions with our Planted viewers.
Thank you. I hope you all love it.